What's up? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is the second week. We didn't make a video the first week because I'm an idiot and I forgot to start recording. Got some GoPro footage. Probably wouldn't want to see the race anyway because I'll put the clip here. What happened. But we're at Casino Speedway for night number 2. Start second row inside in the second heat tonight. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't do that again. And we changed a whole bunch of stuff. The whole front end of the car got bent and twisted and broken bars, and we got a new bumper, new nose cone, changed some stuff in the front end setup. So stay around, watch us, like, comment, let us know what we're doing wrong.
Anybody need some? Everyone stay down here.
That car might look familiar. That was my B-Mod that I was running the last couple of years. Sold it to one of my buddies. He put it together. He's only raced it one time so far. Only raced ever one time so far. We'll see how he does tonight too. What do you think, Trevor? You ready?
Try not to think.
Huh?
Try not to think.
Trying not to think. That's probably a good idea. Gotta get them tire pressures right. What we got here, Dano?
We're doing about 14 in this one.
Rip. It's not ideal.
Here we go for the heat race in Watertown, South Dakota at Casino Speedway. We start inside second row. How you feeling here, Tyler?
You should be an announcer. Just gonna try to stay out of trouble. Hopefully, go forward. But I'll have planned. Not wreck my front end again.
We are gonna keep that in mind, not hit anyone this time or loop it. Here we go. I'm sure I'll be talking to you guys here in the heat race, keep you informed on how everything's going. All right, good luck. I'm so bad at this videotaping.
And do a bolt check. All right, feature time, starting 7th. We had a issue with the skid plate. When I wrecked last week, I ripped the skid plate off the bottom and it was shoving a whole bunch of dirt up into my steering rack. And then on top of that, that made it hard to steer because it made it tight. And then on top of that, I got my right front tire all full of mud. So it was shaking to beat hell. You probably see it in the GoPro. I haven't looked at it yet, but start 7th in the feature. Try to keep in one piece this week, you know. Go from there.
Speaking of GoPro, did we ever shut that off?
I don't know.
Here we go for the feature time. Mr. Tyler starts 7th in the inside of Hope Swenson. Hopefully these two rivals can keep it under control. How do you think that this feature is going to go, Tyler?
As long as I keep make it out in one piece, that's all that matters. Kind of shaking down the car stuff. Some of the changes we made over the week. See how she goes.
Here we go, feature time, 20 laps, starting 7th.
we suck at recording, so we didn't film a outro for the video last night, but it's the next day, if you can't tell, light out. We are planning on going to race in Madison, Minnesota today. My car is pretty good. We're just doing a bolt check, washing. We've got to change gears. And we redid the skid plate in the front because in the heat race yesterday, it got ripped off and it got all full of mud inside the steering rack. So I didn't wreck too much on my car, and we got to just put it back together pretty much. But Trevor decided he wanted to knock the wall down. Again, found out the walls don't move. He broke his J-bar and tore up his body, so we're in the middle of putting that back together because he's going to race in Madison tonight too. So if you want to watch Madison tonight, it'll be on the next video. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all later.